Hey guys, welcome to YouTube Study. My name is Piyush and in this video series we'll discuss about the parts of Indian Constitution and also some basic tricks to learn them because it's very important for each and every government exam aspirant to learn all the parts of Indian Constitution by heart, and thus these tricks are actually very important to you. All over to that, we will also discuss the importance of parts in the Indian Constitution and why are they needed in our Constitution. So let's begin. So what is a part and why it is needed? Our constitution is the largest constitution in the world, and thus there is a need of an intermediate to connect the articles from the basic heading known as the Indian Constitution. So parts are nothing, just the intermediate. So each part is formed by a collective group of articles that actually are pointing towards a single aspect. For example, if we take part 3 of Indian Constitution, all the articles within this part deals with the fundamental rights, and thus it comes under the single part known as fundamental rights, that is part 3 of the Indian Constitution. As it is an important part, we'll discuss that later on in very much detailed aspect. But now you should know that in this under this part, the article ranging from 12 to 35 comes under this part. Each and every article in this part is pointing to the single concept, that is fundamental right. When the constitution was commenced, that time we have 395 articles, 22 parts and 8 schedules. But presently we are having 448 articles, 25 parts and 12 schedules. So each and every time when there is an amendment, you need to note that the parts are not appended in number, rather they are actually given subheadings. For example, if you take the fundamental duties which were added by 42nd Amendment Act of 1976, it was not performed a part between that, but it was given another subheading, that is the part 4A. So let's head towards the parts of Indian Constitution. The part 1 of Indian Constitution deals with the union and its territory. In this part, the basic definition of our country India is given as the union of states, and it ranges from Article 1 to Article 4 of Indian Constitution. Part 2 of the Indian Constitution deals with the citizenship and starts from Article 5 to Article 11. This part consists of all the instructions on who all will be known as the citizen of India and how the citizenship of an Indian can be withdrawn by the government. Part 3 of the Indian Constitution deals with the fundamental rights of the Indian citizen. Article 12 to Article 35, these are nothing but the rights of Indian citizens that are guaranteed by the government. Part 4 of the Indian Constitution consists of the directive principle of state policies, and as the name suggests, these are nothing but the directions for the governance institution, in which direction these institutions should work. It starts from Article 36 and head to Article 51 of the Indian Constitution. Part 4A is also very important part, and these are nothing but the fundamental duties of Indian citizens towards his or her country. Article 51A deals with the fundamental duties of citizens. Part 5 of Indian Constitution, that is Union, goes from 52 to Article 151, and the basic structure of the central government comes under this part, and the judiciary part under the Supreme Court is also under this part only. The part 6 of the Indian Constitution, that is the state, which starts from Article 152 and goes to Article 237. Basic structure of the state comes under this part, and also the judiciary under the High Court also comes under this part. Part 7 of the Indian Constitution, which is now no more and which is removed in the 7th Amendment Act of 1956, consists of Part B states, and we'll discuss later on that after the independence of India, how the states were categorized onto the parts part A, B, C, and D, and all the B part states come under this part. Part 8 of the Indian Constitution deals with the Union territories, which starts from Article 239 to Article 242 of the Indian Constitution. Now, there's a trick for you all guys to learn all the parts from 1 to 8 with a single sentence, That is, you can friend or unfriend someone in FB utility. U stands for union, C stands for citizenship, FR for fundamental rights, D for DPSPs, UN for the union, S for the states, B for the part B states, that is the seventh and the eighth are nothing but the union territories. Now let's head towards the part 9 of the Indian Constitution. The part 9 of Indian Constitution deals with the panchayats. We'll discuss later in detail that what are panchayats and how the panchayati raj system works in India. But for now, you should just know that panchayats are nothing just the governing institutions in the district rural level, whereas in the urban areas we have municipalities. Now it starts from Article 243 to 243O. Municipalities and cooperative societies are acting as 9A and 9B part. Now, Part 10 of the Indian Constitution deals with the scheduled and tribal areas and the special importance given to them are in this part only. Relations between the union and states, or we call it as the union state relation, again, a very important part, and you should know that what this part is by heart because again direct questions are being asked that which parts deals with the relation between the union and the state, and this ranges from 245 to article 263. Now again a superb trick for you guys from part 9 to the part 11 of Indian Constitution, which says pyar is must for superb relations. That's a very nice sentence and it's easy to learn, and it's also the basic fact actually. So pyar, which is deals with the panchayat, must M, which deals with the municipalities, 9A, part 10 scheduled, S superb and S scheduled, and R relations between union and state. So let's head towards part 12 of the Indian Constitution, which deals with the finance, property, contracts, and suit, and the famous right to property, that is Article 300A, comes under this part only. So there's another question arising from here that in which amendment it was removed as a fundamental right and was added in here as Article 300A. You have to write this answer onto the comment section and let us see who all answered this question well. So let us head towards the part 13 of the Indian Constitution, which deals with the trade and commerce within the territory, starting from Article 301 to 307. Part 14 of Indian Constitution deals with the services, that is the state services, the public services. The Public Service Commission and the State Service Commission comes under this R part, starting from 308 to 323 article of the Indian Constitution. Also, the tribunals comes in Article 323A and B. Part 15 of the Indian Constitution deals with the election and starts from 324 to 329 of Indian Constitution. Part 16 deals with the special provision for certain classes, and all the provision for classes, the backward class and different other classes are given under this part, which starts from Article 330 to Article 342 of the Indian Constitution. And the election commission and its functionalities come in the part 15 of the Indian Constitution. Part 17 of the Indian Constitution consists of all the official languages, that is 343 to 351. Now, all the official languages, the state and even the central language and the language, official language of the country, all these stuff comes under this part of Indian Constitution. All the emergencies are given in part 18 of the Indian Constitution, that starts from article 351 goes to till the article 360, and again a very important part, and it's again asked directly in various examinations. Even the official language part is very important that you should know, and even you should know the articles ranging from the start to the end point. All the parts which are double ticked in this slide are important, and you should give a special attention towards the range of the articles of the part respectively. Miscellaneous, all the miscellaneous stuff given in 361 to 367, that is the part 19 of the Indian Constitution. So again, a wonderful trick coming for you all. Starts from Article 12 to Article 19. It says, for taken care of super explosive special and eligible expert is must. Now for F, it starts from the finance. Take care is the trade and commerce. Super S means services. Explosive means elections. Special means special provisions that are for certain classes. And legible expert, L for language, E for emergency, and must for M for miscellaneous part. So I hope this trick also works for all the parts in here. And on to the last section, we have part 20 of the Indian Constitution, which deals with amendment of constitution. That's a very important part, and again it's directly asked in many examinations. Now the Article 368 deals with the amendment of constitution and all the respective procedures which are actually there while amending the articles of the constitution, and what part of the constitution can be amended and what cannot. Part 21 of the Indian Constitution deals with the temporary transition and special provisions again, that is 369 to 392. Part 22 of the Indian Constitution deals with the short title and authoritative text in Hindi, which are basically the simple laws which are written back, and that's a compilation of all the normal laws that are written back and also the laws written in Hindi back then. 339 to 395 articles, this deals with the part 22, and again a short trick for learning them, that is amendment. Amendment directly implies amendments only are done by special authorities. Special means a special provision, and authorities means authoritative text that are written in Hindi. Now, another important thing is the part 21 is also very important because the main articles that are quite in news in today's day-to-day debate sessions about Article 370 that deals with the special provision to Jammu and Kashmir, and also there are certain more articles on to special provision. For example, one is for Maharashtra and Gujarat also. So you should have a special knowledge on what these basic articles says. Article 369, which actually deals with the laws or of union taking over the state. So all the laws which the center takes over the state, when even when it's in the state lists, so that all are very important, and thus you should know the Article 21 very well and thoroughly. So we just review again that what we have read. The first line we say you can friend or unfriend someone in FB utility. U means union, C means citizenship, FR means the fundamental rights, D means the DPSPs, and also one extra thing, that is the fundamental duties, Article 51A. UN means the union, S means the state, B means the state of part B, which is actually removed, and the eighth one, that is the union territories or the utilities. Ninth part, which says PR is must for superpopulation, P for Panchayati Raj, M for municipalities, that is 9A. S means special provisions for tribal, and relations means union and state relations, part 11. And from the part 12 we have F means finance and the right to property. Here article 300A, which comes in this part 12, means taken care, that is the trade and commerce in the country. Explosive means the elections. A special means here special provision for the backward classes. L means the official languages, that is part 17 of Indian Constitution. Expert means E, that is the emergency, that is part 18 of Indian Constitution. And must means 19, that is the miscellaneous part. Article 20 again is for the amendments. Article 368 comes in it at part 19, right? And again article 369, we have from article 369 we have special provisions, that is also another important article in it, that is 370, which consists of the special provisions for Jammu and Kashmir, quite well in news. And also here we have authorities, that is the in the text, and some other laws coming on to the part 22 of the Indian Constitution. Okay friends, thank you for watching this video. I hope you like all the tricks that are working up, and I just suggest you to like and subscribe if you like all the tricks, and do share, because your sharing, liking, subscribing gives me more motivation to build such more videos and such more informative series. Rather, more videos and series will be coming towards you in a little time. I try to make in the least time, right? And say must participate in the question being asked in the video. So thank you for watching again. Goodbye.